This is why just being yourself is not good enough. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you my own personal experience and give you my honest opinion about this saying that everyone throws around, and it's just be yourself and everything will happen to you. To start this video off, I will just explain to you what yourself is, because the person that you are or you perceive yourself to be is not actually yourself. There are a lot of things that influence us, whether it's our adaptation to our environment, the people that we surround ourselves with, the content that we consume online, the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. These all play a massive role into influencing us and into shaping us into the person that we are right now. And when you hear the saying, just be yourself, it automatically tells you that you should accept the things the way they are. And if you are a person that isn't confident or happy about the person that they are or the life that they are living right now at this moment, being yourself is the last thing that should be on your mind. Instead of just being yourself and accepting the world the way it is and everything that it offers to you, you should focus more on building yourself and molding yourself into the person and the character that you want to become. And if I could take a time machine back to 2019, the last thing that I would tell myself is to just be myself. Because the person that I used to be back then was a lazy person, was an unconfident person that was avoiding everything in the world and was dealing with depression and anxiety. What I would tell myself is to build myself instead, because this is the way that I was able to mold myself into the person that I wanted to create. The number one thing that I did back then was to accept that I needed to change. So if you're a person that has already put in the work and you are where you wanted to be in life, fair enough, you can just be yourself. But if you are a person on the come up and you aren't satisfied with your situation and you know that there's more to life that you want to get after, you start living in a constant state of comfort. You don't aim for anything higher. You should also understand that it's a very long process and it requires time, because change doesn't happen overnight. You have to put in the work every single day. You have to have a bigger vision that you aim towards every day and you wake up in order to accomplish this mission. Look at it as a video game. When you start out, you're maybe at level 1 and you don't have a lot of things in your inventory. And as you go through the levels and through the missions, not only it gets harder and harder along the way, but you start unlocking better things in your inventory, whether it's a bigger sword or a better weapon. But in real life, this comes under the form of assets. It all eventually translates to the things that you have in your life. And patience is the number one skill that you should master in order to understand yourself. And I would give a very simple example. Back then, I had really long hair. And in order to achieve this long hair, I had to wait years and years in order to be able to tie it up all together. And this was a plan that I had. I wanted to grow my hair out, and I knew that I would have to go through this awkward stage where my hair is not short, but it's not long, and it just looks fuzzy and all over the place. And I endured through that in order to be able to tie my hair up the way that I envisioned it to happen and that I wanted it to be. And as stupid as this example sounds, the same things apply in various areas in life. So whether you are getting in shape or you are trying to evolve in your career or make more money, you're gonna have to endure a lot of pain in order to reach your final destination. Focus on the controllables. Focus on things that are in your hand that you can use to your advantage in order to create this version of yourself. Because trust me, once you do this, the process doesn't feel like hard work anymore. You enjoy your process and you start seeing your craft growing in front of your eyes. And I'll give you the example of creating content. When I first started out, I was really shy. I didn't know how to start and how to express my thoughts and put them into words, especially because English isn't my first language. I was really anxious about it. I didn't know how the videos will look. But when I started putting action and trusting the process and sitting down and editing the video as well, I enjoyed the whole process of it. And once you enjoy the process and the things that you are doing, you're gonna eventually succeed in them. And now I'm gonna go back to the statement of just being yourself. If you are accepting of yourself and you enjoy the person that you are becoming, then being yourself should be your priority. But most of the people, and especially me back then, I wasn't satisfied with the person that I was. This is why I would tell myself to not be myself. Because if I had accepted myself back then, I would still be shelled up and covering myself from the external world, because this is how I felt back then. So that's everything about this topic. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you subscribe and you stay updated with the content. I'm aiming on uploading 3 videos every single week where I talk about various rules. So I've already uploaded 4. This is the 5th one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
And I've been counting down